Hi everyone, my name is Lauren Trejo and I work for the Graduate and Professional School. Today I will be going over how to navigate ApplyTexas when applying for graduate school. When you go to ApplyTexas, this is what the login page will look like. If you already have an ApplyTexas account but are having trouble accessing it, please submit a help desk ticket here. Do not use your school or work email address when creating an account. Please use your personal email address since this will be used for your student portal, which we'll be going over later. This is the ApplyTexas journey. We will be going over each of these steps in detail. So first, answer your Find the Right application questions, answer your core questions, use the school search to find the SHSU application, answer the SHSU ApplyTexas application questions, and then submit your application and wait for an email from SHSU with the next steps. When you log into ApplyTexas, there will be this navigation bar at the top. Dashboard is where you can view all open and submitted applications and edit your Find the Right application questions. Core questions is where you can view and edit all of your core questions. These are questions that are requested by ApplyTexas. School search is where you can search for the Sam Houston State University application. This is what your ApplyTexas dashboard will look like, and your dashboard is going to show you all of your open and submitted applications. On the left-hand side, you can find your Find the Right application questions and the completion status of your core questions. So what are the Find the Right application questions? These questions will determine your application type, and it is the first thing ApplyTexas will prompt you to do when you log in. Once you complete these questions, you should see this screen showing you are eligible to use the graduate application type. If you receive a different application type, you can click here to change your answers. Some common errors that might be preventing you from receiving the graduate application type are these questions. Have you taken or are you currently taking any college courses? The answer to this has to be yes, because you must have your bachelor's degree before starting a graduate program. The second is, do you already have or will you have a bachelor's or equivalent degree prior to the start of the semester for which you are applying? The answer to this also has to be yes. If you're currently in progress with your bachelor's degree, you're more than welcome to apply, but please note you must have your bachelor's degree before starting your graduate program. Next, you'll need to answer your ApplyTexas core questions. Core questions are questions that are requested by ApplyTexas. So please remember, ApplyTexas is a general application that can be used to apply to different schools. So these are not SHSU or graduate specific. Some questions may be geared towards undergraduate students. Not all questions are required, so check the red asterisk to determine if the question is required. For example, parents or guardians is intended for undergraduate students. Activities and achievements is also not required, but you may complete these sections if you would like. Please note, when you begin a section that is not required, it will require you to complete it. As seen in the images, under Activities and Achievements, adding extracurriculars is not required. If you click Add Extracurricular, it will now require you to answer questions for this section to complete your core questions. This can be undone by clicking Remove. Now that you have answered your core questions, you can begin your Sam Houston State University application. Type Sam Houston State University into the school search to locate the application. I suggest leaving the Start Semester filter blank to view all open semesters. You do not need to filter by application type as you have already answered your Find the Right application questions. You can find the application type and term listed here. Please ensure you are applying for the correct term. Now that you have selected the SHSU ApplyTexas application, there are going to be 4 sections. First is Application Overview. This section contains general information and may contain information that is not applicable to your program. There are no action items here, you only need to click Next. Second is Major. You will choose a major. If the major you are looking for is not there, it may not be offered for that term or the deadline may have passed. Third is School Required Questions. Here you will answer the questions required by SHSU. And lastly is Essays. You do not need to upload an essay. Your program materials and application fee will not be uploaded into ApplyTexas. If your program requires an essay, this will be submitted in your student portal, not ApplyTexas. We'll be going over that shortly. Now you are on the last section of your ApplyTexas application. There are 3 steps. First, review your application and ensure all questions are answered correctly. Second is Terms and Conditions. And third is payment instructions. This is what the payment instructions page will look like. ApplyTexas is a general application. You will not submit your application materials or application fee here. You must acknowledge that your application is not considered complete until you have paid. You must click Submit before moving on to the next steps. If you are unsure if your application was submitted, you can go to your dashboard to check. Once you submit your application, it will take 1 to 2 business days before it is received and processed by SHSU. Once it has been received and processed, you will receive an email asking you to set up your student portal. If you have any questions about this process or about graduate school in general, please use the QR code to book time to meet with me via Teams, or you can email me at thegraduateschool@shsu.edu. I have also included graduate admissions contact information. Thank you for considering graduate school at SHSU.